Hello everyone, welcome back to FullGrownGaming's Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts. In this episode, we are going to be progressing, sort of, but not really because we have to go back to the 100 Acre Wood, and we all know that's not really progress when we have to go back to an area pretty much after every level we do. But after that, I think, and if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I am remembering correctly, that is actually the final time we have to go back to the 100 Acre Wood. So, I guess, you know, if you really like the 100 Acre Wood, you might be kind of sad about that, but I can't say I am too much because we have some awesome things ahead. Anyway, over here there's actually a piece of treasure that I just left. Yeah, I kind of forgot about it until right now. I was about to go back out to the world map, and then I remembered there is a power-up up here, so that's actually a pretty good thing I remembered that. And also, you guys can see there's two treasure chests, it looks like, over there. We can't get those yet until we get another ability, which we are probably going to be learning in the next episode, and the next world that we go to. And the next, by the way, we're going back to the 100 Acre Wood, as I said, but the 100 Acre Wood thing that we're doing in this episode is like 5 minutes at the most, or maybe 6, because the time limit for the actual minigame we're going to be doing is 5 minutes, so give me an extra minute to get in there and everything, and we should have this wrapped up within, let's just say 10 minutes. But the minigame that we're going to be doing is one of the more frustrating, I guess, if you don't know entirely what you're doing. So we don't really have anything to worry about in either the first district or the accessory shop, so I'm just going to go ahead and go back to Merlin's house right off the bat here, and we're going to jump right into the book. Now, I'm not even sure where we got the final torn page. I don't remember where we got it. I think it might have been Atlantica. No, we came back here after Atlantica. We must have got it in Halloween Town, so I'm not sure. I don't even remember getting a torn page out of a chest. Unless it was in that one place where those Heartless kept spawning, I'm not entirely sure where it was. But anyway, that torn page makes this area over here, up here, and this is a winding, muddy path, so let's go ahead and take a look. What are you doing, Pooh? Shh, quiet or they'll get away. Who? The people who took everyone away. See their footprints? We were all sticking together to make sure no one got lost again. But then I saw some footprints that needed following, so I did. Suddenly, everyone was gone. Bad people must have taken them away. Actually, Pooh, I think those footprints are, Anyway, I'll help you look for your friends. Now, I don't know if they're going to talk anymore. Yeah, I didn't think they were, but I never really figured I never really knew what he was talking about right there, and I guess I just realized that he's talking about the fact that Pooh has been walking around in circles around this thing, and he's following his own footprints, basically. But that is another example of, I wonder why they decided not to voice act that cutscene. I'm just wondering, like, to myself, why they chose to to voice act some cutscenes and not others. But you have to get Pooh to follow you over to this little clearing over here, and Eeyore? Hello. What are you doing? Not much of anything, it looks like. Looking for sticks to build my house. Again. Sticks for your house? This place already feels like a house. Seems like a great spot to gather everyone once we find them. And we're playing Pooh's Muddy Path. Like I said, probably one of the more annoying ones if you don't know exactly what you're doing. And you have 5 minutes to find everybody if you want to get the extra. I don't think I've even mentioned this yet. I kind of have hinted at it. Come on, Pooh, follow me. That is one thing. Oh my, come on. Are you serious? Thank you. Oh my goodness. Anyway, you have to get a certain score on all of these minigames to get a not even like that great of an ability, and we already have a character in our party that has that ability. There you are, Roo. And he jumps down. Man, they didn't really put too much thought into that dialogue, did they? Because there was none. We have to go ahead and talk to him. I tried bouncing as high as Tigger. I was so busy trying to bounce, I forgot to watch where I was bouncing. And we're gonna stash him right in here in the sticks area or whatever. And I kind of find it funny how we put all of the characters in here after we find them, as if they're like babies and we're putting them in their playpens or something like that. But the fact that we have to lock on to Pooh to get him to follow us is perhaps one of the most annoying things. Because as you guys saw, he already wasted like a good 30 seconds or something like that. But over here is Rabbit. Owl looks so intent on something. Well, I just had to follow him. But then Owl flew off into the sky, and there I was, all by myself. And if you're playing this for real, like for yourself, and you really want to make sure you get under 5 minutes, you probably don't want to waste time trying to read the dialogue, because I just noticed that the time runs while you're actually going, you know, while the dialogue boxes are up on the screen. I never knew that before, but if we fly up, I feel ridiculous saying this, but if we hop onto that well down there, we can actually hop up here and hop right next to Pooh. Or not Pooh, to Tigger, who says, "I saw Pooh walking away, so I bounced after him." Then I bounced a bit too high, and I lost sight of old Pooh Bear. And Tigger gets stashed into the sticks here, where Eeyore's trying to make a house or whatever. But that is, I believe, 3 out of 5. I think there are 5 people we have to find, and the 2 final ones are up here. One is actually pretty difficult to, you know how to do, I guess. Actually, it's not even that difficult. It's just kind of confusing, especially, like I said, if you're going for under 5 minutes and you've never seen this minigame before. Now, I feel like I've missed somebody. I always miss one person, but I think I'm actually on target to get everybody here. So let's go ahead and follow Pooh up here into the magical, well that's shooting out air for some reason. Onto the other side. That's actually probably better. Now, there are 2 ways you can do this. You can either cast Fire, or I guess Fire. Yeah, we wouldn't have Fire at this point, but you can cast Fire on the whatever that is, like Spiderweb in there, which seems to be a little bit harder. Or you can cast, I usually cast Fundara on it, and that'll plug up the hole there so Pooh can walk across it. And Pooh, this one right here has always given me trouble. This is like the one part that always prevents me from getting it. First of all, it seems like it's hard. Look at the camera freaking out because I can barely lock onto him. Is this gonna work? Thank goodness. Sometimes he will come over to the log and just jump straight back down to the lower area there, and if he does that, you're pretty much gonna have to start over if you want to get under 5 minutes. And also, you guys saw that he walked over that area where we put the beehive into. If you don't do that, he'll fall into the log, and then you're going to have to end up using Fire on him anyway, or not on Pooh, because that'd be kind of ridiculous, but you would have to use Fire on the spiderwebs to get him to progress. Even if he falls in there, that's how you get him out of there. But these blue flowers are another mode of transportation in addition to the well or whatever, for getting to higher levels. And up here, by the way, Owl only appears every once in a while. He'll fly back and forth, and if you don't see him over here, you probably won't think to stay here for him to come back, unless you happen to see him fly away. I thought I'd better have a word with Roo about his bouncing. The next thing I knew, quite to my surprise, I was lost too. Luckily, we have this nice house over here for you to stay in, and who are we missing? Everybody's favorite character, Piglet. I almost forgot his name, and that would have been kind of ridiculous. Are they going to throw me all the way to the left? I knew it. I knew they would do that, because that's just going to be more time here. But I think we're going to be pretty much good on the amount of time we have left. We just need to lead... I can't even talk today. We need to lead Pooh over to this hole. Hello, Piglet. Alright, come on. I got a timer here. Pooh, where are we? I don't know where we are either, Piglet. But if we go back the way we came, we should find home. And Piglet somehow gets down there. I don't know how that works exactly, but we do have to talk to him. I believe once we talk to him... I was going to say, where is he? I was about to have a heart attack. Apparently he's over here. I think once we talk to him, it will be over. I got scared when everyone disappeared, so I hid. And that is everybody, I believe. Hopefully it is, or we're probably going to have to speed up the next trial of this minigame here. Yep, 4 minutes and 33 seconds, which is just, enough time. Everyone's here. Oh, wow, that was all there was to that cutscene. The torn page we had turned into a new item, which is an Orichalcum, which we will be using pretty soon, actually.
I'm so glad we're all together again. I didn't know what to do when I was all alone.
Oh, Piglet, you gotta be brave.
You weren't lonely at all?
Lonely? Are you kidding? I'm a Tigger. The most wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one. But I do admit, friends are awfully fun too. Think, think, think.
Hey, Pooh. What are you thinking about now?
Oh, well, I'm just thinking about, what to think about.
Well, I'm off.
Sora, where are you going?
I'm gonna go look for my friends. They're waiting for me.
Bounce on back again.
I hope you find your friends.
Sora, don't forget, we shall always be here. If you'd like to visit again, that is.
Now, I don't know why, but I always found that kind of sad, because we have officially locked the keyhole to, you know, the Winnie the Pooh book or whatever. That doesn't mean, though, like I thought the first time I played, that we can't just open it right back up and go back in. And like I can't even get their names right anymore. It's a mixture between Tigger and Pooh, I guess, too. But anyway, he was like, if you ever want to come back again, basically come back. And we need to come back to this area here, because the last time I was here, I completely forgot to get one of the treasure chests in this area. And as you can see, that pot is back, I guess so that we can play the minigame again if we want to, but I don't really want to. But I'm gonna have to, because I need to get rid of that so I can get into the actual, unless I can just fall in here. No, I didn't think that was gonna work, but I need to get into the actual stump that this pot is on. Alright, we've taken care of the pot that was blocking this treasure chest down here. Hopefully it was worth it. Alright, AP up, I can take that because that's actually a very good item. And speaking of AP ups, by the way, we can synthesize them. Where in the world is the exit? There we go. We can synthesize AP ups in the synthesis shop in Traverse Town, but it takes a whole lot of time, in my opinion, to get the actual items we need to get those, and I'm not sure if it's really worth it to just synthesize however many AP ups we're going to need to equip all of our items, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not, but we can actually also go back to Pooh's house and talk to Owl to get a reward that you probably didn't even know was coming. You've been a great help, Sora, thank you. You helped Pooh get honey from the bees. You helped protect Rabbit's carrots. You helped find Eeyore's lost tail. You bounced along with Tigger and Roo, and you found all of us when we were lost. We can't thank you enough. This is from all of us in the 100 Acre Wood. And we learned cheer! Yay! Like, it's not great. I don't even remember what it does, but I don't remember being too blown away by it. Where is it even at? See, I don't even, is it like a pass? Oh, there it is. Increases the summons MP gauge. Wow, that's great. Considering I have summoned a total of 0 summons the entire Let's Play so far, I can't say I'm too impressed. But I guess it'll come in handy once we actually start going for synthesis items, where we will actually need a character that we summon to be out for longer, I guess. But other than that, I don't really see that being used too often. And I can't believe that is our reward. By the way, let me go ahead and show you. I can't believe that is our reward for doing so well in all of these mini games. I'm not sure what exactly we had to get for each one of these, but I obviously did. And I knew what they were at the time I was doing them, or I would have kept doing them until I actually got it. But as far as I know, we are pretty much done here. I'm gonna probably come back to Traverse Town, not to 100 Acre Wood. I pretty much have to never go back there again. As sad as that is to say, we have actually completed a world in its entirety. I will probably never go back there again, but I will go back to Traverse Town after the next world we go to. But we do need to go back to Halloween Town, sort of, because we need to get to the next world, which we can't fly to because we've never been there before. And as you guys know, the warp gummy will only allow us to warp to places that we have been to before. So we need to go to the next closest place and actually, fly there normally. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Usually nobody talks unless something bad's about to happen, and apparently in this case, a big ship is about to catch up to us. Quit gawking, that's a pirate ship! I never thought about the fact that there could be interstellar space pirates in the Kingdom Hearts universe, and apparently there are. It's gonna ram us, hold on tight!
I didn't think you'd come, Sora. Good to see you again.
Well, where are Donald and Goofy?
Are they that important to you? More important than old friends? Instead of worrying about them, you should be asking about her.
Kairi!
That's right. While you were off goofing around, I finally found her.
Not so fast. No shenanigans aboard my vessel, boy.
Riku, why are you siding with the Heartless?
The Heartless obey me now, Sora. Now I have nothing to fear.
You're stupid! Sooner or later they'll swallow your heart.
Not a chance. My heart's too strong.
Riku!
I've picked up a few other tricks as well. Like this, for instance. You can go see your friends now.
Ah!
Let's get underway already. And keep Sora away from Kairi until we're ready to land.
That scurvy brat thinks he can order me around.
What shall we do, Captain Hook?
Nothing! The hold is crawling with Heartless. Let them keep an eye on the brats.
But, Captain, you know who is also down...
Shh! Did you hear that, Smee? Oh, that dreadful sound.
No, Captain.
Are you quite sure? Did I imagine it? Oh, my poor nerves.
You don't say.
Yeah, it was definitely Kairi. I finally found her.
All right. Yep. Then let's go up and talk to her.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay, but first, how about dinner?
Oh, sorry.
How you doing there? Looking for a way out?
Who are you?
I'm the answer to your prayers. Okay then, fine. Have it your way.
But you're stuck in here too, aren't you?
Huh. Nope, I'm just waiting for someone.
Who?
Tinkerbell, what took you so long? Great job. So you found Wendy? Hold on. there was another girl there too? Are you crazy? There's no way I'm gonna leave Wendy there.
Aha! She must be pretty jealous.
Come on, Tink. Open up the door. I'm Peter Pan.
I'm Sora.
Okay, we're in this together, but only till we find Wendy.
Alright, so I'm not really a big fan of Peter Pan because, as you guys saw, he's not too nice. And apparently he thinks we're in this to find his friend and not really for our own needs, you know, trying to find Kairi. So the implications of that cutscene we saw are huge. But in the next episode, maybe we'll delve into them a little deeper. As for this episode, we are done here. I want to thank you guys for watching episode 27, I believe. I'm just going to take a stab in the dark here. Episode 26, actually. And I can't wait to see you guys back for episode 27.